Ah, no. No, you may not have it with vowels. Good, appropriate time of the day to you, friends and or enemies. I am Richard. I guess you could be both. Hey, that would be a weird way. Anyway, I am Richard, and this is LMTDTMFFR. Oh, so with me now, a limited time offer. No vowels. How are you all doing today? I am doing slightly behind the times. Or slightly late, I guess, not behind the times. If I was behind the times, I would be living in Cornwall. That was a joke just for our English audience that absolutely nailed it. Yes, frenemies, of course. Indeed, I am a person who clicks on things. Welcome, everyone. Let's get on with this. I won't even highlight the fact that I have a wheelbarrow joke in my title today. Not at all. Nothing will make me highlight that thing. But there we go. Why am I a cat? Because this is one of the screenshots on the Steam page to highlight this game, or to attract you to this game. And it was a freaky picture. I will show you the full picture. There it is. Look at that cat. Doesn't that cat just say, hey, I want to point and click in this game? Isn't that brilliant? I'm guessing the answer is no. And here we are, back at Hobbs Barrow. We will continue. Yesterday we did milk. We brought milk to the manor here with this person. Grumpy cat, and indeed that cat has seen something. And today hopefully we will see something. The inside of the manor, maybe. Well, Vietnam hasn't happened. This is in the Victorian era, so I mean, they say you're never too young for a Vietnam flashback, but I would suspect being in the wrong era of time and not having time travel would be one way of avoiding it. So, there we go. Alright, Miss Tompkins, what have you got to say to us, given that we brought the milk all the way up here? You didn't even introduce us at the gate?
Where is Lord Panswick?
Sorry, Mum. I can't talk. Miss Fenchurch is ever so mad at me.
He said. Now he's paranoid. Goes back. No, okay, yes. There is sound. You want a medieval story where a character suffers a Vietnam flashback and confuses everybody? I mean, that's entirely valid and could happen. Ooh, large flowers. Nope, I'm talking to you.
Where is Lord Panswick?
Sorry, Mum. I can't talk. Miss Fenchurch is ever so mad at me.
Well, guess what I'm going to make you do for the next 3 or 4 clicks?
Where is Lord
Sorry, Mum. I can't talk.
Yeah, look at that.
Miss Fenchurch is ever so mad at me.
Well, that's tough luck. I'm making you talk and say the same
Sorry,
lines
Miss
over and over again. Well, there are sheep.
Very bucolic.
I'm not sure that word means what I think it means.
I've no time for frolicking with the flock.
Yes, you
I've
do.
no time for frolicking with the flock.
Oh, well, alright. I cannot pick up a sheep, tragically. I cannot put a sheep in my inventory. What is in my inventory? Oh, we got the fiddle. Key to my room. Oh, we got more stuff. Okay, the letters, the key to my room, the trusty trowel that I stole from the vicar's, not garden, but outside grave type bit. A lantern that is still on. A chisel. The journal of my own father whose handwriting I did not recognize. One of the stones. That's got a... There we go. A rooster on it. Not going to say the other thing. There's a knife. And then, yes, the goat stone. Oh no, snake stone. I was wrong. Maybe there's going to be a goat. Or is that a worm? Is that the Lambton worm that the kid was trying to practice sword fighting to destroy? Who knows? Bucolic. Of or relating to shepherds. Oh, okay. I think I was thinking of colic, not bucolic. Because that is a disease, or you can be colicky.
Some fine-looking flowers.
I guess you could be bucolic if you were indeed a shepherd.
Some fine-looking flowers.
Alright, well, I'm here to pick them up, or generally be nasty towards them. Can I peer in the windows? Nope. It's a carving.
It's a symbol of some kind.
Parasymoxal pain in the
perhaps?
abdominal bowels. There we go.
That is well out of my reach.
I am not thinking bubonic. I was thinking colic. Because you can have a colicky baby.
Miss Fenchurch is a cruel-looking woman, her face set in a permanent scowl.
And that's the milk bucket. All right, I guess we're talking to you, Miss Fenchurch, then.
Hello there.
Bugger off, you whelp. This is private land.
Yeah.
I was wondering if it might be possible to speak with Lord Panswick.
Are you deaf, girl? Don't make me fetch the guards. They're armed, you know.
There aren't any guards.
By Christ, you're like a dog with a bone. Do you want to get yourself shot?
Yes, please.
I can assure you the only things getting shot around here are the pheasant. And perhaps the odd grouse. Greetings, my lady. Lord James Panswick, at your disposal.
You're Lord Panswick?
As I live and breathe.
You could have told me that before.
What is life without mystery, Miss Bateman? A predictable stagger to the grave?
I was imagining someone...
Older?
Much older and far less handsome?
something like that.
Less
See?
pixely.
I can read your mind, my dear. Now, may I ask, what brings you to my manor?
I wanted to ask if I could borrow some of your labourers.
Oh, for what purpose?
I intend to excavate Hobbs Barrow tomorrow, and I'm in need of some assistance.
An excavation? How very delightful.
Here,
We're in
on
the middle
my
of
land.
our own works right this
Well, no,
minute.
it's not on my
Follow
land.
me, Miss Bateman. Come along. I promise I don't bite.
I don't believe that.
For
Oh,
generations, this chapel was a place of unique devotion.
oh,
This
your
was
own
until
god.
some of my more ungrateful ancestors forgot him and abandoned it.
Why did they abandon it?
Men of great wealth and power can grow so comfortable that they forget they still need the divine. The sacrifices required to maintain such a relationship were no longer being made. The chapel soon turned to rubble, and with time, even the villagers forgot him. His influence endured, but only with the isolated few who lived on the very fringes of these moors.
You don't sound at all suspicious.
Believe it or not, my family's fortunes have dwindled ever since. Since I succeeded my father, it has become my life's work to restore this place of worship. With this sacred place rebuilt, he shall be venerated once more, and the name Panswick shall be uttered again across all of England. He guided the hands of my ancestors. Now it is time for him to guide us. Bewley is a godless place.
Have you forgotten about St. Edmund's? Father Roach might disagree.
Oh, I don't mean the Christian
I
god.
shall bring him back to these lands, and this chapel shall be his seat once again. A new world.
But it seems like you wish to bring back the past.
From out of the old world shall come the new. A greater truth. But I digress. Horace, my dear fellow,
Aye, your lordship.
this fair lady here is in need of some assistance. Would you and your chaps be up for a spot of digging at Hobbs Barrow tomorrow?
Hobbs Barrow. Aye, your lordship, 'tis no bother.
Good man. You're in luck, my dear. These are my finest, and they're all yours.
Thank you. I am grateful.
Good.
On
I'm probably going to get them
one
killed.
condition.
One at a time.
Yes?
I've heard wonders about Mary de Plancy's Bakewell puddings. I'd rather like to try them for myself.
Oh my god, no.
Your lordship, you're giving me the help of your men in exchange for cakes.
Yes.
But
Farewell, my beauty.
Fetch quest. Well, maybe not a fetch
Wait.
quest. A puzzle to solve, anyway. Alright, well, now to dig around in the dirt for some sort of bakery goods. Hello, man.
the men look like they've spent many a long day exposed to the harsh moorland weather.
You've got equipment. I would like to take a look at your equipment, please, seeing as I also have equipment.
They have some decent equipment here. It will be more than useful for the excavation.
Alright, my guess is that I will bring the cakes, I will get the people, but this person will fall off a ladder, and they'll go, oh no, we can't do it with only 2 people, and I'll have to recruit a 3rd member, just because there's that person in the village who said, oh no, I've already got my own work. I'll have to convince him.
Horace is the leader of this band of merry men.
Well, I talked to you before, didn't I, Horace? You were the ones cutting down the trees.
Is his lordship joking about the Bakewell puddings?
No, miss. His lordship is a man of folly.
How ridiculous!
He treats you all right if you do what he asks.
I really went to look up Bakewell puddings because I don't know that dessert. I know Bakewell tarts, but I don't know Bakewell puddings, and I wonder if it's just a regional thing where it's the same thing but different name. All right. Well, what about
The
this
men
man?
look like
Oh,
they've
it's the
spent
same man.
many a long day exposed to the harsh moorland weather.
Please let us get on with our toil. If
Oh.
you do as his lordship requests, we'll help you tomorrow.
All right. Well, equipment.
They have some decent...
Same equipment. Okay. Well, I guess I'm exiting. Bakewell pudding is an English dessert consisting of a flaky pastry base with a layer of sieve jam on top with a filling made of egg and almond paste. I mean, that sounds like a Bakewell tart. Possibly? It's certainly a layer of sieve jam, like a tiny bit, and then topped with a made of egg and almond. It might be egg and almond. I'm not sure. All right. Hey, you've taken the milk in, Miss Fenchurch. Bakewell tart developed as a variant of the Bakewell pudding in the 20th century. Ah, okay. The terms Bakewell tart and Bakewell pudding have been used interchangeably. Each name refers to a specific dessert recipe. Thank you for doing the research. That is very useful to know. I will never eat either of them
Good
again.
day.
Probably.
Oh, another strumpet looking to find our way into his lordship's bedchambers, I see.
I'm nothing of the sort.
Wow, lady.
I've seen plenty of your sort before.
Bakewell tart is an English confection consisting of a short crust pastry shell beneath layers of jam, frangipan, and a topping of flaked almonds. All right, okay. See, almonds, sieve jam.
I don't wish to provoke her wrath any further.
I mean, I do, but hey. Tart alone is different slang, certainly, but a Bakewell tart is something.
Thank you for
Well, I
bringing
suppose
me
it could
here,
be a
Miss
certain
Tompkins.
person who comes
You're
from Bakewell.
welcome, Mum.
I'll let her get on with her sweeping.
No.
Though what exactly she is sweeping up remains something of a mystery.
Dirt and Kenneth, or worms as they are known. Alright, I'm going to press space. Carving. I've seen the carving already, right? I'm just going to look at it again.
It's a symbol of some kind. A moon, perhaps?
Yeah. Alright, and then we shall go elsewhere. Ah, ha ha, okay. But I bet if I go to my map screen, there, I can go to Panswick Manor anytime I want now. Alright. Well, she was in the church, wasn't she? Well, let's do a nice walk, seeing as the church is just here. Mr. Plancy, she was in the church. Oh, I'm sorry, I sold all my cakes yesterday. On the day you arrived and couldn't
Did
afford
you
any,
get?
because you didn't have
Hello,
any money.
Mrs. de Plancy.
Bakewell puddings.
Do you still have some of your homemade Bakewell puddings, Mrs. de Plancy?
Oh, you're too late, Pet. I've a few left, but they're set aside for someone else.
Might you please be able to bake me some more?
Sorry, I'm not in the mood for baking. Truth be told, my dear husband Albert passed away recently. Me thoughts are all over the shop.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Aye, he's in God's hands now.
If your thoughts are all over the shop, point me to this shop, and I will collect them for you and then hand them back in an ordered manner. By pointing and clicking on them. Will that help? No? Alright, tell me more about your husband then, Albert. Tell me about Albert de Plancy.
Were you married to Albert a long time?
Aye, too many years to count. He were the cobbler here in Bewley. The
No!
most dashing gobbler in all
I wanted
of
to talk to the
England, I
cobbler
used
about
to
his
tell
goblin
him.
sightings.
Love is precious, Pet. There's naught that can replace the hole it leaves in your heart.
I can relate to that in my own way. I wish you strength in this difficult time.
Thank you. With God's blessing, I'll get by.
You can try and replace it with consumerism by buying things such as Steam Decks and hordes of dice and other things. Yes, yes, that is how you deal with the loneliness deep inside. Try to fill it up with things that you don't really need. LMTD is sponsored by Things! Indeed.
May I ask who you have set aside the puddings for?
Oh, Father Roach. He won't be back until tomorrow.
Won't they be off by then?
Not at all. Besides, Pet, as I told you, I'm not in the mood for all this baking chatter.
Sorry, Mrs. de Plancy. Thanks for your time.
Lord be with you.
But what if I tell you that the local lord wants to experience your puddings? Does that not make you want to make more? Or give them to me? No? Oh, alright. Doggo is wanting petting. I release you from this place to go and pet dog. Petting dog is, or cat, or pretty much any animal, is indeed more important than watching somebody blather on and play a game badly. Alright. So, I mean, can I break into the cobblers and steal the cakes? You were selling mutton.
He's selling an assortment of greasy meat pies and Scotch eggs.
And you're a person.
Bottom pies!
Oh, you're just stuck in your animation, are you? Alright, okay. Oh, Mr. Crozier, town blacksmith, can you make
There's nothing
pies?
else I wish to discuss at the moment.
I wish to discuss pies with him.
A local cobbler.
Yep. But he's dead, is our local cobbler.
No one here.
You know that. Come on, it's not a surprise. You know that the lady who lives there is in the church, and you know the cobbler is dead. Oh. Is that who the unmarked grave is? Albert de Plancy.
A jolly-looking fellow. He'd make a fine snake oil salesman.
Oh. Here we are. Gotta hear the line.
The scene of my crime.
The scene of your crime. Alright, well, there's our lovely apple with a worm in it.
It's the apple I gave to Jane.
Yeah, it is. Alright, well, I have... Oh, I should have talked to you again. Alright, well, I have a fiddle now, and you're a local musician. I don't know where we ever got your name, but now you're Mr. Cross. Alright, okay. As it makes shoes is dead. This sounds like a cobbled-together plot. Boo.
He appears to be lost in deep thought. There's nothing else I wish to discuss at the moment.
I want to show you the fiddle. How about that?
I don't wish to give that away.
No, I just wish to show it to him. Alright. How about this stone?
I'm not sure they would be interested.
Well, I mean, I don't know who else is interested. What about you? Can you help me with Bakewell puddings?
There's nothing else I wish to discuss at the moment.
Oh. What about you?
Hello again, Mr. Shoulder.
Damn you, Mr. Shoulder.
Miss Bateman.
The weight that rests on you.
Mr. Bryden has given me permission to excavate Hobbs Barrow.
Yes,
Marvellous.
yes.
I'm sorry you've had to sort all this out in my absence. When do we start?
Tomorrow, I hope. But first I need to recruit some locals to assist with the dig.
No, you have...
There's
Oh,
too
you
much
have
work
done.
for me to do on my
No.
own.
I see. Bewley has its fair share of strapping young lads. You'll find assistance, Miss Bateman.
Thank you for your time.
Aye, Miss Bateman. I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Alright. I guess I could go and see Mother Mildred and see if she knows how to make Bakewell tarts. There's nothing exciting and new that seems to have popped up in here. You like watching strapping young lads at work. Hey, I don't judge. What you do at work is on company time. That's your job. Ralph! Oh, I know your name.
There's nothing else I wish to discuss at the moment.
Alright, okay. Look, there's a pile of excrement. Which told me the horse was here. And look, there is the cat. Herbert the cat.
I don't wish to wake him up.
I do.
Hey,
Yay.
Thistle Crack.
I can pet the horse. Oh.
Whoa, she's a feisty one.
It couldn't be because you cut her tail to get the horsehair to make the bowstring, is it? It's gonna...
Hey, Thistlecrack.
Alright, okay. We'll leave you alone then.
Whoa, she's a feisty one.
I mean, they programmed an animation for that, but not for anything else. Most of the other stuff is just black. Fade to black. I'm surprised. Alright, well, hey, no, okay, I'll try and talk to you.
It's probably safer if I don't draw any more attention to myself.
Yeah, alright. What about the vicarage then? I don't think we can get in there. I mean, the vicar's not there, he's left and gone elsewhere.
I don't think anyone is home.
We can go down this alley at the back. No. I mean, this is the post office. I don't
Need
suppose...
to go in there again.
Yeah, I don't suppose they have Bakewell puddings in there. Alright, let's go and see Mother Mildred, seeing as... I don't know what else to do.
It looks like
Nope.
the same make as my own.
Sorry, I went exit. Alright, let's... No, let's actually walk there, rather than... Maybe we'll get somebody doing something strange in the woods, as we have done quite a few times. Hey, Mother Mildred.
I have nothing else to ask for the time being.
Bakewell tarts.
What are those berries you're picking?
An ancient breed, no good for eating. However, they do have some medicinal qualities.
I see.
I'm having no luck. I've run out of... I've done nothing and I'm all out of ideas. Let's go back to Mildred and talk again then, I guess. Let's go up to the top of the tower again, using our door-facing powers. I mean, these are just herbs and... well, not herbs anymore. Just potted plants now.
Wild garlic, fennel, corn mint, borage. Quite the collection.
Do you collect flowers like that? Can you be said to collect flowers if you grow them? So, what's his name with the goat? Yeah. I was thinking about going out to Leonard Shoulder's place. But yeah, I guess there's nobody there since Leonard Shoulder's there. Hey,
There's
Mrs.
nothing
Duplancy.
else I wish to discuss at the moment.
Can I just steal your basket?
This must belong to Mrs. Duplancy. That's not mine to interfere with.
I don't care. Interfere with it. Basket. No, okay. Nothing is changed here unless the flowers are going to
Those
give
have
me a
seen
new
better
one.
days.
Nope. Alright, and let's hear the altar line again.
This must be where the local vicar sacrifices the newborns.
Indeed. I don't think we had anything exciting on there, did we? Oh! Hello, gravedigger person. Hey, and now there's a cross up. What's the cross say?
The simple wooden cross bears a small plaque, on which is inscribed the name, Albert Duplancy.
Alright,
Relative, are you?
No, just looking.
He with a cobbler. Who's going to mend me boots now?
I don't really care.
The simple wooden cross bears...
Alright,
He looks like
gravedigger.
a rather shady character.
Tell me more, gravedigger.
Hello?
You are looking very grave here in this graveyard, gravedigger.
Does this fresh grave belong to Mrs. Duplancy's late husband?
The one with the
Aye.
cross on it that says
Rather
his
bare,
name.
isn't it?
My job is to dig the graves, not decorate them.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
Oh my god, no, no. No, that's AR, isn't it? That was up there. I was just thinking there was a stone all the way up here that said AR on it. I suppose I could dig up the stone and bring it back, and then I could chisel out part of the R to make a P. Alright, yep.
I've had enough.
Yeah, I know I've got enough worms, but I
This
want
is
to...
where I dug up Jane's ragdoll.
Oh, I can't go over there and
This
scare...
is where I dug up Jane's ragdoll.
I can't go and scare off the crow anymore. This is disastrous. I didn't know what I was doing when I picked up that worm for the last time. Oh no. Alright, well. To what's his name's place? Hey! I know I asked for permission to excavate your barrow. Yep, I don't think the goat's going to be helping me. And you gave it to me, even after your brother had hanged himself the last time he did that. Or hung himself. And then I asked you to milk your own goat. And then I gave away the resulting milk elsewhere. But, you know, perhaps you could also give me a Bakewell tart?
Hello?
Or pudding, sorry?
Is anyone home?
Oh, he's gone.
He's not answering.
Mysterious. Or maybe he's dead, I don't know. Alright. Let's go to the barrow itself then. Hey,
Someone
there,
has carved the letters AR into the stone.
What if I just chisel that R into a P?
I don't wish to carve anything into the rock.
Yeah, you do. Pick up the stone. Trowel it out of the ground.
It's the barrow itself that I'm more interested in excavating.
Alright. Oh, let's have a quick look at the journal actually and look at the last few pages. No, okay. I don't know. None of those are AR, so I don't know. Okay. There's things around here. I will pour out my spirit. Is that his father pouring out, or her father, sorry, Thomasina's father pouring out her spirit to keep him in? Are you up here at the barrow, old man? Oh.
Finally, we shall excavate tomorrow. Though first, I need to find some workmen to assist me.
Alright, well, let's look at my to-do menu then. Find workmen for the excavation. Without Kenneth here to source local workmen to aid me with my excavation, I shall have to do it myself. Bring Bakewell puddings to Lord Pantwick. Lord Pantwick has promised me the use of the workmen if I can provide him with Bakewell puddings. Maybe I miss Mrs. Delancey. Such folly. Convince Mrs. Delancey to bake puddings. There must be a way. Oh. Now that I know that it's a horrible cross, what if I go back and talk to her and say, hey, you've got a horrible cross? I have to make sure I do it in order. What if I were to get you a better cross? One that definitely says AP on it and not AR.
Good day to you, pet.
Hello, Mrs. Delancey.
It is the adventure game rule. Yep. Grave. I wish to talk to you about a grave situation.
I saw your late husband's grave, Mrs. Delancey. I am very sorry for your loss.
Thank you, pet. I'm ashamed to say I couldn't afford nowt more than a simple wooden cross. He were a colourful man, our Albert. He deserves better. He loved his flower beds. He's only been gone a fortnight, and already his plants have gone to rot. May the Lord forgive me.
Plants are difficult to maintain. I'm sure Albert would understand.
His precious hippeastrum were the first to go. I would have loved to lay one on his grave.
Alright, okay. Not quite as involved as I thought it was. I just need to find a flower.
What does a hippeastrum flower look like?
Oh, beautiful things they are. Tall stems topped with large red flowers. Hard to grow in this climate. They were his pride and
You mean
joy.
the ones
The
like up at the
remarkable
manor?
thing is there's no scent to 'em. That's why he loved 'em so much. You see, he hated anything that smelled sickly sweet. Hippeastrum were just perfect. Let me know if you come across one, won't you?
Of course, Mrs. Delancey.
That's the only place I can
Thanks
think
for your
of.
time.
Lord
And there
be
were
with you.
large flowers up there. Alright, okay. Well, I can't do it from inside. So let's go to Panswick Manor. Look at that! Large flowers.
These matched the description of the flowers Mrs. Duplancy mentioned.
Hey, nobody look at this while I pick them.
There's no scent.
You get away from my hippiastrum.
Ah, apologies.
Move!
Well, that confirms it.
Alright, now, how to steal these from this terrible old woman? I mean, I think I'll just go over there and knife her. Or knife the flowers.
I could just pick this up.
Alright, then just pick
I'll
it
have
up.
to find a way to distract Miss Fenchurch. She's watching me like a hawk.
Alright, perhaps you would be willing to risk your job to help me get some flowers? So that I can get a Bakewell
Good day.
pudding?
Hello.
I really need one of those hippiastrum flowers.
Why?
It's a long story.
To get Bakewell
Might you
tart to
please
give
be
to your
able to
master.
get one for me, or distract Miss Fenchurch so I can take one?
Those flowers are Miss Fenchurch's favourites. She spends hours looking after them. Sorry, Mom. It's just that I'm so worried about Mr. Ambrose.
Oh,
The
God.
milkman.
Aye, we were to run away together today.
I see.
I'm worried sick that he stood me up. Without Mr. Ambrose, this job is all I have. I can't risk losing it over a flower.
Alright, I guess
sorry,
I'm
Miss
gonna go and find
Tomkins.
Mr. Ambrose.
I still haven't seen him.
Long
Do you think
fetch
he's
chest.
abandoned me?
Fetch chest.
sure
fetch
that's not the
quest
case.
chain.
He must have been
Not a
delayed
fetch chest.
somewhere.
Could you try to find him for me, Mum?
Oh, alright.
Oh, please, Mum. I'd do anything for you if you found my love.
I can try.
Oh, thank you. You're ever so kind, Mum.
Alright. I will go and find Mr. Ambrose rather than walk the 10 foot or whatever it is to the garden and pick the flower under her nose. Because
What does Mr. Ambrose look like?
stuff.
He's got brown hair.
I'm afraid I'll need a bit more to go on.
Sorry, Mum. I'm too upset. Please find him, won't you?
Hey, stop your nattering and get back to your sweeping!
Sorry, Miss
Alright,
Fenchurch.
now to bring back a parade of brown-haired people, just on the off chance that that's what we look like. I don't suppose you want to know what he looks
Those
like.
flowers. May I please take one?
Are you deaf and daft? Bugger off!
I take that as a no then. You've got brown hair.
Please let us get on with our toil. If you do as his lordship requests, we'll help you tomorrow.
Alright. Nothing else here, right? Man, Horace, man, equipment, exit. Alright. Now to find a brown-haired person. Oh, can we do the, hop? No, you're just gonna walk across it now, rather than doing the jumping animation. Alright. Alright, let's go back to the... Maybe he's at the train station? Maybe he thought that's where you were gonna meet for some reason? We'll have a look there, first of all. Oh no, because the line was closed, wasn't it? Yeah. Alright. Okay. Well then back into the village. And then I guess we'll go out the other side and see if we can go on the moors. Have you seen Mr. Ambrose?
Good day.
Hey up.
Do you know Mr. Ambrose, the milkman?
He's here every market day.
Except this one.
Aye. I haven't seen him today.
Any idea where he might be?
Not in the slightest.
Thanks for your time.
There's somebody in the background.
Aye.
Let me talk to them.
Speak to you later.
Oh, I think you just... Alright, no. Yeah, I could put a wig on Thistlecrack. Hey, pie seller.
Time
know
for a
Mr.
juicy mutton pie?
Do you know Mr. Ambrose?
Do you know Mr. Ambrose, the milkman?
Aye, I do. Why'd you ask?
Isn't he normally here at the market?
Aye, he's normally 2 pies in by now. Don't know where he is.
Hmm.
I'm sure someone around here must know where he is.
I'm asking.
Goodbye.
Let me know if you get hungry now, lass.
Yep, if I desperately want a Scotch egg or a greasy meat pie. I'll be sure to stay right away from you.
Good day.
Care to buy some apples?
No, I care about Mr.
Do you
Ambrose.
know Mr. Ambrose, the milkman?
Eddie? Aye.
Have you seen
Eddie
him today?
Ambrose.
No.
Alright.
Well, maybe his milk's gone off. I hope so. Might mean some of his customers have some spare coin for me veggies. Ah!
Goodbye.
Your
You
rotten
know where I
veggies,
am.
which had a
Mutton pies!
had a worm in it. No. Well, she's gone, at least. Okay, so and they've taken the apple with them. You don't know Mr. Ambrose, do
day.
you, Ralph?
Hello there.
Do you know Mr. Ambrose, the milkman?
I do, yes.
Have you any idea where he might be?
He is usually here by now.
It's
So
the
I
end
heard.
of the day.
He
Of course
normally
he is.
arrives via the road to the east of Bewley.
Thank you. Enjoy your Scotch egg.
I will.
Oh, you bought a Scotch egg, did you? Alright. Let's just check he's not hiding in the alleyway. Are you secretly Mr. Ambrose in disguise?
Hey, Thistlecrack.
Doesn't look
Whoa,
like it.
She's a feisty one.
Barrels?
I
Barrels?
suspect the barrels are empty. Otherwise, the locals would be rolling them into their cellars.
Alright, okay. Could I fill them with something? Eh. Alright, let's go to the east. Oh, flashback. Flashback within a flashback.
There we are. Your shells are looking much more interesting now. I pestered Mother for years to let me bring some of your treasures here. I think she's worried that I want to follow in your path. She has hidden most of your discoveries away. I had to beg her to bring me to visit you, you know. I shouldn't worry you with all that. Do you know that I have a story for each of these pots? Well, I don't know if they're all true, but they are my memories. Even though I was so young, I still remember our adventures together. Would you like me to share my memories of them? Well, I'm going to, whether you like it or not.
Alright. I will click on each individual pot and share them with you. First of all, the urn.
We talked about this one already. The red urn you buried in the garden for me.
Indeed.
It seems like such a long time ago.
But still. Alright, what about this pottery shard? What do you remember about this?
You were incredibly excited about this one. I hadn't gone on an expedition with you yet. You were so happy about it, showing it to Mother and I. You didn't stop talking about it for hours. I thought, how can Daddy be so excited over some old broken pottery? But it wasn't long until I understood.
What about this broken urn?
I think you brought this one back from a trip abroad. I would have loved to go with you, but Mother didn't want me to. I remember you being so proud of it. It looks ancient.
What about this intact pot? Are you more happy with this
We
one?
found this one together in that mucky old barrow near Avebury. I think it was the second time you'd taken me on a dig with you. I remember you bringing it up to your face to look inside and shrieking in horror. "There's a bloody rat in there," you screamed. Mother was so angry when you brought this one home, wasn't she? "William, that simply will not do. It's taking up all the space on the mantelpiece." Once you moved it to your study, I remember creeping in to take a peek at it.
And here's the tiny urn.
This is from the first dig I remember you taking me on. The excavation of West Kennet Long Barrow. I found it wedged behind a stone as you ate your sandwich. You said, "Now there's a tiny urn for a tiny girl." I almost forgot. While I was searching for your pots in the shed, I found one of your manuscripts. I thought Mother had burnt all your notebooks, but she missed one. It was an account of barrows across the east of England. I managed to read it all before Mother took it away. Daddy, it was fascinating. I've decided that is what I want to do with my life. I'm going to travel the country, excavating and documenting my own finds. Well, as soon as I'm old enough to escape Mother, that is. When you're feeling better, we can go out on expeditions together again, just like we used to. I promise you'll get better, Daddy. I'll do whatever it takes to make it so.
Dun dun dun. We've already had Sax Knot, the goblin, say, I will help get your father better again. So, you know. There we go.
There's something ahead on the road.
There we go. The milkman has been ambushed outside of town, and nobody except me has bothered to look down the road. Oh,
God!
Cartographer achievement unlocked.
Mr. Ambrose!
Hello.
I'm going to help you.
Is your name Mr. Ambrose? I'm not going to help you if it isn't. Please confirm your name to me, sir, so that I might help you. If you're not Mr. Ambrose and you're in fact somebody else, then I need to do something else. Please? No? Oh, alright, I guess I'll help you. Hey! Is that Herbert?
He's lapping up the spilt milk.
Why? Oh, Herbert. Maybe I can... Oh, Herbert, I just wanted to pet you.
Spilt milk is soaking into the mud.
I'd best have a
The
good
milk
old
is
cry
not
over it.
salvageable.
What about these bottles? There's a
Mr.
cart.
Ambrose's cart has been smashed to pieces. The cart is beyond repair.
Alright, Mr. Ambrose.
What cruelty is this? Let me free you, sir.
Oh no,
Curses.
I need the
The
knife.
rope is bound too tightly. I can't even free his mouth. Don't worry, sir. I'll find a way to free you.
Perhaps with this exciting knife that I dug out of a table earlier. Oh, wait a second.
Bakewell, 32 miles. Bewley really was in complete isolation before the railway line came in.
Yeah, I guess that would have taken a day to walk. But I mean, you've got horses, so you can go twice that on a horse, I think.
Please hold still. I'm going to cut you free. He had been so tightly bound that I could barely cut through without hurting him further.
Dun, dun, dun.
His mouth was stuffed full of flowers of a most peculiar scent. I was dismayed at such savagery, and wondered if the feral folk Father Roach had mentioned were responsible for this abhorrent act.
It's probably the guy who was in the pub saying, and he's gonna take her away. Yeah, taking away the maid. The maid and the milkman running away, but who was that to her? Her father? Her brother? Who knows?
After some considerable effort, I managed to cut him free. Are you all right?
Who were lost in visions of hell itself, the devil. I saw the devil.
Who did this to you?
I don't remember. Oh, the terrible sights I saw. I won't forget them till my last breath.
Are you Mr. Ambrose?
Yes.
I was.
Edward Ambrose.
You were to meet Miss Tompkins today.
My love. Oh, my darling love.
Let me take you to her. Here, take my hand.
Can you not see?
As we made the arduous trek to Panswick Manor, I probed Mr. Ambrose on who had done this to him. He insisted that he didn't remember anything, except for his nightmarish visions.
You're a stranger in paradise. Stop doing
My
those
love.
quotes. I saw your east and it was the Ambrose.
Jesus, what happened to you? Were you in a fight?
Now, fret not, my love.
I thought you'd abandoned me.
Never. Thank your friend here for helping me out of a bind.
Oh, Eddie.
Let's get out of here, my darling.
Hang on.
You thieving bint! I'll have your guts for garters!
Oh, stick it where the sun don't shine, you bitter old sow.
Yeah.
The cheek!
Here you are, Mum.
Thank you, Miss Tompkins.
Well, aren't we
No,
glad she phased
thank
out of
you for
existence
finding
before
my
you
poor
could
Eddie.
Aye.
show
you,
everybody
lass.
that I was the
Let's
one who
go,
wanted
Eddie.
those?
I'm no never setting foot on this godforsaken estate again.
Do I
Good
get an
luck, you
achievement?
two.
Yes, elopers, achievement unlocked. And they left behind this suspicious broom. Oh, I can't click on it. Oh my goodness. I assumed it was going to be an item for me as well. Alright. Well, seeing as the door is now unguarded. Oh no, I can't even go in the door. This is disastrous. Oh, do I want to get another achievement now? Are you telling me there's an achievement for doing things? Sure, why not? Do I lay it on the grave and then tell her? Do I eat the flowers? Do I water them in the brook? Let's look at the flowers.
The hippiastrum is beautiful. I hope Mrs. Duplancy will like it.
Go back east. Alright. Oh, I can map. Oh, I can go to the eastern road. Let's go back to... I mean, that's only one... That saved me, like, one click to do that. No, I'm just walking. I'm just walking. I'm not clicking anything. I'm just walking all the way.
Bakewell, 32 miles. Bewley really was in complete isolation before the railway line
Is it the
came
flowers?
in.
Flowers.
These flowers were stuffed into Mr. Ambrose's mouth.
Let's look at them.
These flowers, perhaps they had a queer effect on Mr. Ambrose's mind.
Let me sniff deeply of them, then. Yes?
Perhaps I could show them to Mildred Walker.
Okay.
I've already taken one.
What?
The milk is not salvageable.
Hey, I'm walking here. Indeed. What achievement was I meant to get there?
Bakewell, Bewley.
Wow's milk cart exit. Oh, I can go over here? Oh, alright. Further east.
Bakewell is 32 miles in that direction. A journey not to be taken by foot unless completely necessary.
Now go with her suggestion. Alright, okay. Probably something I would have done anyway, but alright. Oh, I should have mapped. Can I map? No. I have to watch the... This is such a big screen with stuff. Something else must happen on this screen, right? Right? I'm not being crazy here. Something else must happen. I mean, even if it's a horror rising out of the thing, out of the background, to show me my tiny scale in
There's nothing else I wish to discuss at the moment.
In significance to it. Actually, let's show you the other
I can't
ones.
see how that will help me.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that. I want to get rid of that and show you these.
I don't wish to give that away.
I wish to show it to her and say, hey, I've got this flower. Is it awesome?
Good day. Do you recognise this flower?
Hellebore. Quite common, in fact.
Is it known for any special properties?
Aye, many depending on who you ask. Some say it can be used in curses or incantations. They say it has the power to alter perception, opening a passage to the subconscious or another world.
Another world.
So it causes one to
Hellebore,
hallucinate.
achievement unlocked.
You could say so. I certainly wouldn't recommend eating it.
Thank you.
Can you guess what I'm immediately going to try and do? Nom 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 nom. No? Alright, fine, whatever. Exactly. But I can't. There is no option to do so, I'm afraid. Alright. Going in. Look what I have brought for you. It is a flower. Bake me tarts. Or puddings.
I have something for you.
You found them? Oh, you dear child. Let's take them straight to Albert. You'll come with me, won't you?
Of course, Mrs. Duplancy.
You know, the things I miss most about him are the things that used to annoy me. The click of his jaw as he chewed his sandwiches, leaving his tools all around the house. the way he'd never back down from an argument. He's just quiet.
The
at
secret
home now.
sacrifice cellar
Silence.
underneath will never hear the
Funny thing
screams
is,
again.
That's what he always
Oh,
craved.
so-
Peace and quiet. He were a good man, our Albert.
Sounds like he was. I'm so sorry.
Do you fear death, pet?
No. It's the part in between that concerns me. The part in between death and life, do you mean? Or do you mean life? I mean, a cessation of everything. I don't really fear it.
Not at all. I dare say I won't be around to know it's happened.
Oh,
But
dauntless
what
achievement
of heaven
unlocked.
and hell?
Life is for living, not for worrying about what comes after.
Albert didn't fear death either. You're both braver than I am.
I don't know what that
It's
was
not
an achievement
bravery.
for.
It's
I
just
assume
trying
it
to
was
make
for
the
saying
most
no.
of what we have in the present. One can neither live in the future nor the past.
I fear it, but my faith keeps me going. I know I'll meet him again, in heaven.
Take that thought forward, Mrs. de Plancy. Remember it. One day, you will be reunited.
Meh.
Thank you.
Now get back to the kitchen, woman.
Those flowers
I
look
need baking.
beautiful.
They do.
Albert will be smiling down on us. Pet, I left me basket inside the church. You'll find some Bakewell puddings in there. You can have them.
Oh, you...
I insist. You've
Oh,
brought an
no,
ounce
no,
of
no. I
happiness
didn't do
into
this
my
for any
day,
sort
dear.
of
It's
real
only
worldly
just
gain
that
at
I
all.
return
I was
some.
just trying to put
Thank you,
your
Mrs. de Plancy.
spirit
To
to...
be truthful with
Well,
you,
not your spirit,
I was
to
saving
rest,
him for
but
myself.
you know what I mean.
I shouldn't be so selfish. Lord forgive me.
You're nothing of the sort.
I'll stay here with Albert a bit longer. You go back to your day, Pet. Lord be with you.
And you, Mrs. de Plancy.
Well, it's raining now, so let's go get those Bakewell tarts. Puddings. I'm gonna keep calling them Bakewell tarts. Pick them up.
This belongs to Mrs. de Plancy.
You gonna let me pick it up this time? Oink.
Here they are.
I'm not gonna take the basket and deliver a basket full of Bakewell puddings. I'm gonna leave it and put them in my pocket instead. Here you go, Lord Panswick. Fresh from my pocket. They definitely looked like this when I put them into my pocket and haven't been squished in any way,
Mrs. de
shape or
Plancy's
form.
famous Bakewell puddings. They smell delicious.
Alright, what if I add hellebore to them?
No, that won't work.
Alright, okay. I won't try and poison the Lord. Even though I think it might solve problems down the line. Alright, Lord de Plancy, I'm coming for you.
The vision returns.
I come bearing gifts.
Freshly baked gifts?
Yes.
Yes, definitely
3 of
freshly
Mrs. de
baked.
Plancy's famous Bakewell puddings.
You are an amusing creature, Thomasina.
What do you mean?
You must think me a scoundrel of the highest order for asking you to undertake such folly.
No.
Of course I would have lent you my men either way. I merely desired an excuse to share a cake with you.
Lord Panswick.
I take no pleasure in watching you scurry about Bewley to fulfill my every whim. Or do I?
I do not find this amusing in the slightest. You have no idea what I had to go through to get these for you.
Oh, I do. And that's what I admire about you.
Yes, I was
Tenacity.
secretly
Even in
following
the
you
face of
all
something
the
you
way.
know to be absurd. You don't give up, do you?
Never. Though in this case I ought to have.
Now then, will you share one of these tempting confections with me?
No. I don't like you. You're weird and creepy. Sorry. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
You disappoint me. It would seem you don't find the rain quite as romantic as I do.
No, I'm wet
Still,
and I dig
my
around
word is
in
my
muddy
bond.
burrows.
Come with me to the chapel. I shall inform the chaps of their duties.
Thank you.
You already did. You told them they would be excavating for me tomorrow.
Chaps, listen up. You're to assist Miss Bateman's excavation tomorrow. What time, Miss Bateman?
Early morning, if you don't mind.
We'll be there whenever you need us, miss.
Hobbs Barrow. On the Bryden estate, if I'm not mistaken.
We'll be there.
Take your tools with you. Miss Bateman will need every assistance we can provide her with.
It's no bother.
Splendid.
Thank you, lads.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll see you later, my dear.
Thank you, Lord Panswick.
Yes, I'm
We're
going back to
finishing
the...
up here, miss.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow morning, all right?
Certainly. I appreciate your help.
So I suspect I'm going back to the pub now to possibly
Well,
experience
that's a
the
relief to have my crew
exciting
assembled for
music
tomorrow.
that is going to be going on there.
It's getting dark and cold. Time to head back to the Plough and Furrow.
Why is entrance?
The grand entrance to
Right, okay.
Panswick Manor.
That was never a thing before.
I fear Miss Fenchurch might come at me with her pots and pans.
Alright, okay.
It's best I stay out here.
And I don't have to draw another scene as the animator. Well, not me as the animator, obviously. Let's go this way rather than through the church. Oh, it's a misty time. Oh, hang on, there's the horseshoe again. I can click on
A
it.
finely made horseshoe. The blacksmith must also be a farrier. The horseshoe is
No, I can't take the horseshoe. Ah, but there's the broom.
a simple broom.
Can I take it?
I didn't come to Bewley to sweep their streets.
Ah, such a shame. Oh, that must be Mr. Clancy in there.
No one here.
Someone is definitely there. There's a light on. What you mean is, they don't want to answer your door knocking. Alright, into the pub. Or inn. Into the inn.
Evening, Miss Bateman.
Good evening, Stanley.
Hello, Stanley. Uh-oh.
Your lordship.
Stanley, my good man.
To what do we owe the pleasure of your visit, your lordship?
I've come to wish Miss Bateman good fortune for her grand excavation tomorrow. I'm really rather curious as to what she might turn up.
As am I, your lordship.
An exciting time for Bewley. Wouldn't you agree, Stanley?
Oh, yes, your lordship.
Don't agree.
Very, very exciting.
My dear, please, allow me the pleasure of buying you a drink. A welcome antidote to the wind's bite. Wouldn't you say, Stanley?
Yes, indeed, your lordship.
I refused a cake with you. I don't want alcohol instead of a cake. Thank you. No thanks. I should keep a clear head for tomorrow.
No thanks.
Miss Bateman, you're no fun.
I should keep a clear head for tomorrow.
Good thinking. In that case, I shall bid thee the fondest of farewells.
Good.
May you conquer Hobbs Barrow and find all that you desire.
Thank you, your lordship.
I've reminded my chaps they're to meet you at Hobbs Barrow in the morning.
Thank you again, Lord Panswick.
Till we meet again, faites des beaux rêves. Mr. Shoulder?
Your lordship?
Ooh, what's going on there? And I don't understand why... What happened here? What did I miss that I could have done in a different order so that... I mean, the Lord could have come with me and accompanied me here. But it seems that was a scripted event. Why? Could I not have done the fiddle? Yeah, because the fiddle doesn't connect to anything else. So yeah, alright. I could have done it that... I could have still had to do the fiddle.
Hello again, Mr. Shoulder.
Miss Bateman?
The excavation!
I've recruited the help of some local labourers to help with the excavation.
Marvellous. When do we start?
Tomorrow morning, first thing.
Wonderful.
Can I count on your assistance?
Of course. I'll meet you here at the Plough and Furrow.
Thank you for your time.
Aye, Miss Bateman. I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Good. Oh, it's that woman. Wait, what's this weird nonsense? This is my dig.
You
Yeah.
are engaged in an intense discussion.
Don't care.
I'd like to avoid speaking to her. Maybe she didn't notice that I swapped the herbs, but it's not worth the risk.
Alright then, let's talk to him
We are
instead.
engaged.
Oh.
I'll leave those two to their conversation.
Alright, there's the musician, Mr. Cross. I'll talk to him
Hello
last.
again, Cyril.
You're still here? Leave me be, lass.
Alright. Hey there, Mr. Tillett.
Thomasina,
Arthur?
I've remembered something.
Oh,
What
good.
is it, Arthur?
Not here. Meet me outside, in the alley.
Alright. Are we going to find you horribly
Stinking
dead?
drunk, but let's hear what he has to say.
Yeah. Before that,
You've
let's
changed
give
your
him
tune,
plenty of
Stanley.
time to
An
get killed.
exciting time for Bewley. I thought you didn't want me to excavate Hobbs Barrow.
Time for horse trading.
What can I get you?
I don't
I'm
want
fine
you
for
to.
now, thank you.
I don't want you to, but you know. I don't want you to excavate the place, but you know, his lordship was in here, so I had to pretend and tug my forelock because I am but a poor, simple barkeep, and he is a lord. Even though, if the barkeeps of the world stood on one side of a road, and all the lords stood on the other side of the road, there would be more barkeeps than there were lords, and you could easily overwhelm them with whatever you needed to do. Alright, Cross.
I can't think of anything else to talk about right now.
I wanted to listen to Mr. Cross's music. No? Alright, time to go and find a dead man in an alley. Oh no, he's been kicked to death by the horse.
What is it?
First of all, I must apologise to you. That night we met, when I vanished.
Yes?
Well, there were a man in the loo. A hooded man. He threatened me with a beating if I told you anything about what I saw.
Oh, Arthur, that's terrible. What did you see?
That's the thing. I hadn't the foggiest idea what he were on about. It was a drink, you see. I'm an embarrassment, Thomasina.
No, you're not, Arthur.
Here's what I need to tell you. I've remembered what he were on about.
Oh?
Aye. Standing in the woods today, I knew there was something. I waited, I concentrated, and it finally came back to me.
Please, you're keeping me in some serious suspense here.
You're interrupting him.
Right. It were a couple of days before I met you.
Flashback, flashback, flashback.
Hurry now, Leonard.
I'm not as quick as I used to be. This leg is getting worse by the day.
Yes, yes. I'm constantly made aware of your failing health. Do not fear. You said he has promised you the reward of your returned strength.
Aye, and it can't come soon enough.
Are you sure that it must be her blood?
Aye, she's family.
And she gets here in 2 days?
Aye.
We must bring her to the site as soon as she arrives.
No, no, no. Your lordship, with all due respect, we've been through this. We need to ease her into the idea. She would laugh in our faces if we just asked for it.
Who said we would ask?
He told me that she needs to give it willingly.
This little scheme of yours better work, Leonard.
It will, your lordship. We've got the perfect bit.
Wait. Who goes there? Did you hear something?
Dun dun dun.
Ah, a moonlight tryst.
A sudden and
After
inevitable
something,
betrayal,
are you,
indeed.
Mr. Tillett?
Your lordship, let me...
Save your words, you drunken wretch. Off you go, skedaddle. Don't make me ask twice.
Punch
I do
him.
wish you wouldn't spend so much time with that fool. It's beneath a woman of your standard. It's sad, really. That dog urine they serve here has rather pickled the man's brain.
You're being most unfair to him. Mr. Tillett is a nice man.
Come now. I shall bid thee adieu once more, but I do not wish for this to come between us. All the very best wishes for your excavation tomorrow, my dear.
Thanks.
Well, I mean, they're setting them up as very obvious evil guys. Maybe they're not. Maybe the use of her blood will pour the spirit in to contain the horror for another 25 years or whatever it is. And they are promised renewed status and strength because of getting her here, because they're being nice. I mean, don't know. Did I talk to James? I don't know who James is. So, I mean, no. Oh, wait, James Duplancy. Yeah, I did speak to a James Duplancy. No, not Duplancy, sorry, James Panswick. I mean, I did. Oh, here's the music. I wonder if this will get me like demonetized or whatever it is that I just don't care about right now. I did not go on a picnic. I said no. I don't want to eat a cake with him or take a drink with him. Okay. I would quite like to have lyrics for this, please. Nah. Alright, I missed out on an achievement. I mean, I've missed out on at least 2 beforehand, so... Three. I was not afraid of death. I got that one. Undaunted, I think it was. Dauntless. Okay, not undaunted, but yeah. Alright. I mean, the music is all about prophecy and stuff. If I knew exactly what the lyrics were, I'd like to know. I should have talked to the horse after James and Arsenal had that conversation. I missed out on a talking horse scene. Damn it. Oh well. Nothing in my inventory. Alright, let's walk over here. I don't know. Can I walk back? Can I walk away? Can I reject my path? No, I can only go forwards. Never turning backwards. Hello, Saxnot.
So, Thomasina, the journal proves I'm telling you the truth, does it not?
It does.
Meh.
Good. Now listen. I can help him again. We can help him. Together.
How?
All those years ago, your father entered this barrow with the goal of binding me within it. All because the people of Bewley had gotten it into their heads that Sack's not what cause of their plight. I tell you, Thomasina, we're not. Your father botched his incantation, leaving me in this weakened state, stuck in this limbo. As for him, well, you know how he ended up.
This doesn't sound right.
No, don't tell me.
Incantations. My father is a man of...
You don't know your father, Thomasina. How old were you? A child of not even 5, 6 years? You need to enter this barrow and undo what your father did. The spell must be undone. Then not only will I regain my strength, but your father will too.
But how do I...
Blood. The truest symbol of life and death. It's the life which flows within you, but it's also death once it escapes.
I don't understand.
Worry not how you'll undo what's been done. When the time comes, you'll know exactly what to do. Time is short. Your father and I grow weaker by the hour. Go. Save your father.
I mean, that is true no matter what. The third day. Incantantum. Incanamentum. An achievement unlocked. Incantantum. Hey, you're sleeping on the chair today, Herbert. Nice to meet you.
I must undo what has been done. Father, I'm coming.
Alright, Herbert.
Herbert? How did you get in here?
Yeah. You don't look so crazy. Hey, achievement unlocked, Herbert.
It doesn't matter anymore. I've got much more important things to get on with.
No, it doesn't.
I've got much more important things to get on with.
You sure about that? 1 second. Alright, Herbert. Hey there, Stanley.
Good
Where's
morning.
this breakfast?
Stanley?
Ah, Miss Bateman. Mr. Shoulder left a note for you.
Thank you, Stanley.
Miss Bateman, meet me at my home as soon as you read this. There is no time to waste. Alright then.
Oh, there were a key with it too.
Small key.
This small key was enclosed with Mr. Shoulder's note.
Alright then. Let's go out there and see if something horrible has happened. Oh, it's rainy and yuck.
Miss Bateman, I beg you, in the name of God, leave this town.
Father Roach, what is the meaning of this?
There's nought for you here, lass. Clear off.
I beg you, Miss Bateman.
Father Roche, Mr. Farnaby, here to wish Miss Bateman good luck for her excavation, gentlemen.
Am I heck?
Mr. Kemp, you know...
An excavation strongly supported by Lord Panswick, no less.
Oh, class warfare coming into it.
I wish you
Class
well
against
with
the
your
church.
findings, Miss Bateman. May the Lord strengthen you and guard you from the evil one.
Yeah, little children, guard yourselves from idols.
Good luck, Miss Bateman.
Thank you.
Wait a second. You're leaving. I'm going back in the
I must
pub.
make haste to Mr.
No!
Shoulder's
I
residence.
want to go back into the pub and drink myself stupid as he's not guarding the bar. Oh, you horrible people. Alright, well... Anything different about the
Quite
cross?
an ornate construction. This was created with pride and care.
Alright, well, onwards then.
I must make haste to Mr. Shoulder's residence.
Yeah, I know, that's why I said
I
exit.
must make haste to Mr. Shoulder's residence.
Can I not? I can only go in specific way. Mr. Shoulder's residence is this way. Alright. Hey! Oh, I can't look at it anymore. Alright. Wait, is this... No, that's the way to the... Oh my god! Dead crow!
Dead.
Yeah.
The poor thing is beyond help. I must make haste to Mr. Shoulder's residence.
Alright. Mr. Shoulder's residence wasn't that way. Was it this way? Yes. Past the Devil's Toe. Alright. Oh, hello!
Douglas?
Well, alright.
Douglas dropped his toy sword. It's just a toy. It's no use to me.
I want it anyway.
It's just a toy. It's no use to me.
Oh, what's the small
What's
box?
What's this?
Yeah, you just said that.
A box. It's locked.
Well, I mean, I've got a small key for a
Mr.
small box.
Shoulder, I got your note. Explain yourself.
Is it Mr. Shoulder's note?
Curses.
Look, there's only a rooster here now. Where are the hens? Oh, and your clothes have gone?
Mr. Shoulder! I'm rather fond of this colour. Perhaps Mr. Shoulder and I share similar taste.
Really?
I'm rather fond of perhaps...
That's what you got to comment on this door? Alright, okay.
It's locked.
Yeah, I know. Let's use the small key on the small box to open the small thing and pull out something large. Because
the key fits.
Yeah, of course it does.
Another
Ooh.
one of these peculiar stones. Wait, does this mean Mr. Shoulder was the third man on my father's excavation? There's a note underneath.
My heart is his heart, my light is his light. As soul became Paul, I'll be cleansed by the light. Rhyming light with light. Mr. Shoulder's note. Can I combine
That's a
these?
peculiar idea.
No, alright, okay. So I don't think they actually make words, and I don't think that says Kaz. I think we're looking at... Oh, I was going to say Theta, but that doesn't make sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, there's the other one. We've got more than 6 symbols. Alright, I'm still not sure what that is. Alright. Now, I guess, to the Barrow. Can I pick up the toy sword now? Did somebody convince Douglas that I was the worm?
It's just a toy. It's no use to me.
Did they hear that I was the horrible evil one coming to wreak vengeance? And Douglas came out to stop me, but when he saw it was me, the kind woman, he decided not to? I don't know if it was particularly kind or hurtful to him. Alright, to the Barrow. Hey there, buddy. I've come to see if you're awake.
Hello? Is anyone home? He's not answering.
Oh, well. Out to the Barrow to excavate and dig and generally be, you know, ready to do things. Alright, stone again. I don't know what you are, Stone. Hello,
Good
everybody.
morning, men. Thank you for braving the weather.
Aye, miss. Little rain is no bother. So, may we start?
Yes, we've not a moment to waste.
This is not going to be the careful excavation.
And so, the excavation of Hobbs Barrow began. Horace and his men learnt quickly and went about their work with care. We toiled for hours, rolling away great stones, removing mortar and masonry put in place by Father, Mr. Bryden and Mr. Shoulder. They had gone to great lengths to seal the barrow. I should have realised their efforts were not only to keep us out, but also to keep something contained within.
Yes, a door swings both ways, etc., etc.
Eventually, our careful application of pick, trowel and shovel gave way to open space. A stagnant, cadaverous odour was let forth.
Let us see.
The seal was broken. I couldn't believe my eyes. Splendid work, all of you.
Step inside, miss. We'll be right behind you.
We'll
Thank you, Horace.
Sealing it up
Can't
right
wait a
behind you.
moment longer.
Because we have that kind of thing. No, don't go in. Let me... Oh, alright, fine. Whatever.
Flowers? I can't get my head around
The seal
it.
is broken. Achievement
How could
unlocked.
they possibly grow here? Horace, come see this. Horace? Fairly standard Bronze Age pottery. Smashed to high heaven, I'm afraid. Not worth making a note of.
Yes, it is. What kind of archaeologist are you to come into a place and find a thing? Yeah, they're probably all dead. That's what I'm thinking. Or they've just run off and are mysteriously not there. But what kind of an archaeologist are you to find a broken pottery and go, nah, not worth? Not worth
A
it.
burial urn, perhaps, though there's no sign of ashes. An unremarkable find.
It doesn't matter. You detail it because it's a thing that just because you think it is unremarkable does not mean somebody else will not come along and go, ooh, it's remarkable now. Alright, let's look at the
Hellebore,
flowers.
without a doubt. A simple hallucinogen, or a gateway to unknown worlds. Something tells me I'm about to find out.
What is that beneath there? Or is that just... Oh well, exit it is. Let's look outside and see where everybody is.
Chaps?
Oh my god.
I've been abandoned.
Abandoned achievement unlocked. You didn't need to make so many achievements. Right.
Horace and company have departed, it would seem.
Yes.
I must carry on alone.
I wanted to look more closely at the scene and see if that was mud on there or blood.
Horace and company must carry...
Oh, alright, okay. Well then I guess I touched the flowers. And I'm transported to another destination.
Try as I might, these flowers are steadfastly rooted.
Really? So steadfastly rooted that you can't pull them up? That surprises me. Can I trowel them out? There's a store achievements too, I guess, which allow them to check where players get up to. Right, I get that. But really? Do you need absolutely so many? I mean, you go along, you get... I can understand, like, hey, the beginning of the day, or maybe a significant thing that happens within that day, but not everything that you do in a day. Because that's what it feels like here.
Let's see if I can cut them away. Something has been boarded up here. The rock appears to be holding the boards in place.
Oh, then I must absolutely remove the rock then, mustn't I?
The rock appears to be holding the boards in place. The boards are held down by 2 large rocks.
Oh, I love that animation. That best. Telekinetic powers activate! Would you care to tell me roughly how much of the game is left? That would be nice to know. Whether I should, stay on for an extra half an hour or whatever it is, or whether I should come back again tomorrow. I mean, we've still got an hour or so before we would think about packing up.
Iron stakes have been driven through the boards, holding them firmly in place.
Alright, okay.
I
So
feel
possibly,
uneasy about what might lie beneath, but
possibly
what
finish it
choice
today,
do I have?
depending on what goes on. I mean, I looked yesterday at how many I had and how many were the total. And I had 20 out of 40. So I figured we were halfway through, but obviously not.
Iron stakes at each end are keeping the boards in place. I can't remove the stakes with my bare hands. I'll need to pry them out with something.
Can I go back outside now?
Horace and company have departed, it would seem. I must carry on alone.
I was hoping I would get, a crowbar out there, but I guess I'm using a knife.
Curses. I can't get enough leverage with this knife. It's too thin.
Am I back to the trowel again? 24 storage units, so you're 75% done. Alright.
I can't seem to budge the stakes with this.
Trowel again? Or did I just... No. There we go. Trowel. The trowel is obviously the amazing do-all tool.
A passage! Father, I'm coming.
He's not down there. Nope. Can't leave again. Alright, onwards. Onwards. Ugh.
Curses. Am I out of paraffin?
Eat the hellebore.
Thank goodness.
Time to walk back and see if it's changed. No, it still seems to be the same thing. Although maybe I'm in the other dimension now. Oh, more flowers. I'm gonna find another badger at the end of this set, am I? Oh, stairs? Oh. Somebody wanted this place to be inviting, homely, easy to use. Oh my god.
My lantern went out. For good this time.
Why didn't... It's a horror story.
I
I
had
just
no
have to
choice
accept
but
this
to
thing.
venture forth into the darkness.
I mean,
With each
you could
step,
have gone
the passage
backwards.
narrowed in every conceivable way, until I was on hand and knee, crawling through thick clumps of vegetation.
You could have gone backwards. It wasn't that difficult. It was a single path. You put your hand on the wall, you walk.
The odour of that dank soil was somehow unnatural.
Eh.
I crawled for an age, until I emerged in a cavern that seemed lit by the very earth itself.
Oh, I can see again. It was lit by the very earth itself.
I must push forward. I must push forward. A most perilous passage. I'm lucky I made it through in one piece.
Alright, well, there we go.
A great stone slab of a door.
They turned off fog of war. That's great. Yep.
What is this place?
It's a door. It's Saxnot's burial place.
It's as solid as it looks.
I mean, I'm ever so slightly disappointed that if this game ends today, that I won't be doing this tomorrow, because I was trying desperately to come up with a Saxnot pun. Should I go in? Yes, or Saxnot, something like that. If I'd had more time to work on it, then, you know, I would have got there. Alright. Is it time for the trusty trowel again? It's probably the chisel.
But I don't have a year to chip through this door.
Alright. Time for a chisel.
Well, I could, but I don't have a year to chip through this door.
Saxnot, in general, is supposedly the god of the Saxons. Okay. I'm
not sure what that would achieve.
Neither was I, but I thought I might try rubbing the stone on it. There might be, like...
A thin strip of stone. It's a slightly different colour to the rest of the masonry.
Alright, okay then. Chisel it away.
Perhaps I can chip away at the edge of the stonework here.
Okay, there's sound effects for this one. That's good. And?
Well, the chisel broke, but what have we here?
A space for 3...
I should take a closer look.
Yes.
I
wonder
3 niches have been carved into the stone.
What could go in there? Who could guess?
This stone panel feels firmly affixed.
Alright.
A thin strip of stone. It's a slightly different colour to the rest of the masonry.
But that one I can't chip away. 1, because I've lost the chisel already. And 2, because it's firmly fixed. Maybe I could do it with a knife? I'll try levering it out.
No use. The knife will snap if I try any harder.
Alright. Well, what about this?
The blade of the trowel is too thick to wedge between the stonework.
Alright, okay. I guess it's time to use stone with panel.
A click.
Okay, so it seems I could just have put them in any order? Alright.
I should take a closer look. Incredible.
Alright, well, I guess this is where the journal comes in. Rho, theta... Is that rho? So I need to do rho, theta, epsilon, z. Xi? I don't know. That appears to be it. Okay. If only I knew what they were. Rho.
A clicking sound, but nothing happened.
Okay, so there's...
A clicking sound.
Right, but how many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10.
A clicking sound, but nothing happened.
Alright. I can spell Kaz as well. No, I have an idea as well. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's just in what I guess it starts with I, ends with Z. So IAW and then probably ABPA CAZ. If you would be so kind as to write those down so I don't have to keep going backwards and forwards between the two. Just type them into the chat. That would be much appreciated. That's your idea, stop stealing it. No, I refuse. This is why I need people like you to watch. So that I can, you know, steal your ideas down there. Down the camera. And look like an intelligent person. So IAW AB PA, although obviously these aren't the actual letters. CAZ. There we go.
Oh
Infused with a purple light.
The light.
I hope I don't have to arm wrestle those doors.
Curses.
Those pillars. I guess they look too strong.
Goodness me. There's nothing Bronze Age about this. Roman? Ancient Greek? No, this is something else.
Temple. Achievement unlocked.
The tiles are broken here, exposing the soil beneath.
Oh, this is the... Right, yeah, okay. This is what you were talking about before.
I've broken up the soil. It's loose now.
Exactly, and now I can plant hellebore.
That's a peculiar idea.
No? No, maybe there's another seed to find in that box, perhaps?
This one has shattered to pieces.
Because there was the thing in here which said, "Hey, I saw a where is it? Place of Miracles. I planted a seed, sprouted before our eyes, and illuminated our path." Yep. There you go.
This one has shattered to pieces.
Yeah, I know. Is there anything in it? No, it's just an empty pot. Alright, okay. What's in this pot?
A simple pot made of clay.
Alright,
it's small enough to carry with me.
Alright, I will then. Right? Okay.
The figure is presenting what looks like a sheaf of wheat. The figure is presenting what looks like a sheaf of wheat.
Oh, and I've just lost my chisel, haven't I? So I can't chisel out the mural. What a disaster. So I need wheat for this one and a whip for this one. Fiddle?
The figure is holding a whip.
Well, I mean, I guess I could make the fiddle into a whip.
There is a nook hidden within the fist, as if to hold something.
Yes, same with this one,
There
eh?
is a nook hidden within the fist, as if to hold something.
Boo, it's all gone to pot.
Curses. A beautifully ornate pot. This is the only one with a lid.
Kick it! Kick it!
It's sealed tight.
Smash it, then.
There's something rattling round inside.
Trowel, trusty trowel, fail me
Some
not.
situations do call for brute force. There's something here, made of wood.
What is it, a whip?
It looks like a crank handle.
A crank handle?
It looks like a crank handle.
Why would there be a crank handle in here?
A simple wooden crank handle.
Is it to open the box?
There's nothing inside these. There's nothing inside these.
Well, that's water.
A
Yeah,
stream
I was
of
going to say.
water is trickling down from the sodden earth above.
Am I meant to collect the water in the pot, maybe? So now I can water the plant when I
I've
plant
collected
it?
some water in the pot.
Good. Alright, let's investigate
There's
the
a
box.
small hole in the front of the box. A lock, perhaps. Try as I might, it will not open. There's a small hole in the front of the box.
Alright,
A lock, perhaps.
I'll use the crank on the lock because... Really? A crank on the box?
It fits in the hole. Let's see if I can turn it. My word.
Is that what is in there? Your word?
The box is full of seeds?
Yeah,
They
that's
glow
what I
in
expected.
a most unnatural manner.
This is going to be the wheat sheaf. Glowing seeds.
The seeds glow in a most unnatural manner.
Alright, into the soil with you.
There we are.
I don't know, I guess so. I guess that is what they thought. Must do puzzles. I mean, it is a point and click game, so I would be, you know...
It's full of water.
Pretty upset if it wasn't. Oh, do I need to cover it over first of all?
The soil is already prepared.
Alright. Oh, prepared is a word, isn't it?
Am I dreaming?
Why cracks?
The wheat is firmly rooted. I can't pull it out.
Alright, then let's cut it out then. You've got animation for that. That's great. I love that. Why not for 70 other different things?
I can't begin to comprehend how this sprouted in a matter of seconds.
I guess this is... Well, let's look at the roots.
I can't believe it. The roots descended in mere moments. I simply must be hallucinating.
But where did they descend from? What are they of?
These roots are strong and tight.
Alright, well there's the wheat sheaf.
It fits.
And then... I guess I could make that into...
No, that won't achieve anything useful.
Yeah, I can fiddle with the arm.
No, that's not it.
I mean, it could be a makeshift whip if, you know, I cut the string on the fiddle. I guess I might be able to cut the roots. I don't know. Is that making a whip?
I've removed a portion of the root. I'll keep it.
Combine it with a crank?
The curious length of root is strong yet flexible.
Or is that enough to be a whip all on its own? No, okay, I make a whip. That's great.
It's a little crude, but I believe I've fashioned a whip. A makeshift whip. I think I've done rather well.
So how's the next person in here gonna open this up? I mean... Ugh.
It fits.
In.
The whip is held in place.
Take it out.
The sheaf of wheat is firmly inserted.
I'm not sure why there is a whip at the moment. Is there symbolism here that I'm missing? I give up my food to you. I give up my power to you. Maybe something like that. But at the moment, all I can think is, ooh, archaeologist must do Indiana Jones' whip. Which, it's probably not what they wanted.
I'm unsure if this had any function. It seems bare of any detail. Whatever was once placed here is long gone.
Alright, well...
I can't believe how well preserved these relics look. They must be ancient.
Look inside them.
Empty.
Stick your head in the top and then shout into it, hello! Come on. Or
Ashes, perhaps.
Well, what's coming out of it?
Greasy substance is oozing from the broken pot.
Ah, so now I should stick my face real close to it and then get attacked by one of those snake worm things from the Aliens film. What was that film called? It wasn't worth remembering anyway. Hey, goat!
It looks like an object could be placed here.
Hey, goat, I can sacrifice you.
In God's name? I shan't go near it.
Why?
I shan't go near it.
Prometheus. Yes, thank you. Alright, have I got anything that I instantly think should be placed in the horn? No, but that's an empty pot, so I can collect up that substance. mean, I guess I can pour the
I've
substance
scooped
in there.
some of the greasy substance into the pot.
Unless I'm creating fire? No. I don't have anything to create fire with.
I should take a closer look.
Alright. Yeah, we were doing just... Really? Oh, okay. Well, that's a thing. I reasonably recently watched the Covenant, which was the follow-up to that, wasn't it? Prometheus, to follow up to Prometheus. Eh. Was pretty crap. I understand now why it got so many rubbishy reviews. Alright, well, let's just press space and just double check. Pot, broken pot, urn, panel, goat, exit. You're just going to tell me about the leaky thing?
Greasy.
Yeah, fine.
I haven't the faintest idea what it is.
Thick,
I don't
greasy
wish
thing.
to touch it.
And the ending of it was pretty obvious. Of Covenant. Pot, plinth, exit. I mean, I could put grease on the plinth.
I'm not sure what that would achieve.
Neither am I, but you know, I thought I'd try it. Alright, let's try this exit, just to see if it goes back to where I came from. It does. Awesome. Can I get another
need to
seed?
take more.
No? Okay, fine.
Goodness me.
Herbert?
Herbert? It's Herbert. What madness is this? What on earth are you doing down here, you silly cat? Did you follow me?
No.
It looks absolutely starving.
Well, eventually I guess I could feed it the goat.
The statue echoes the mural back in the first chamber.
Yeah, I know.
The statue echoes the mural back in the first chamber. Something is catching what little light there is in this chamber.
Yeah, what is it? Get it.
Something is
Yes, go and get it.
Something is hanging here.
What is it?
A writhing mass of serpents carved from stone.
Yeah.
On the reverse side is a thin, notched shaft. Perhaps a key of some nature.
Okay, yeah, alright. Serpent key.
A hole has been driven into the side of the stone.
Shut up, cat.
Extraordinary. An ancient monument so deep beneath the earth.
You don't need to meow so
I know not the world
often,
I find myself
cat.
in.
Half as often would still
An ancient monument. I know.
would still draw my attention towards you. Alright, well, I've no reason to try this, but hey.
No, that won't achieve anything useful.
Nope. That's good. Alright, well, looking out for wheat sheafs and whips possibly to go in there. Yeah. A wheel?
Astonishing.
Oh.
An ancient device.
Can turn
It
these,
moves
huh?
a fraction. It appears to be locked
Okay,
in
so the
some way.
serpent goes in there, that's great. And then there was the thing in the journal. Here we are. Okay, I didn't see that one. That is the thing, probably, and that is the other thing. Alright. So, west and northeast, so to speak. Alright. Where are you, servant key?
I should take a closer look.
Oh, alright, okay, if I have to do it this way.
It fits.
Yes, it does! Now I can turn wheels.
Something moved in another room.
I think it's that one. It went click. Alright. I mean, I don't know what I did there, but I will go and find out.
Characters. Perhaps Greek in origin?
use journal with those things? No? Oh, this is light. My light, this is light. That's all we can will be cleansed by the lights. Alright, no. Alright, I'll come back to you.
It's an ancient vessel, the shape of which I haven't seen before. There is a thin slot set into the front of it, not unlike a piggy bank.
Okay.
The man is presenting a small, rounded object.
Do I have to?
A remarkably accurate depiction for something that must be so ancient.
So I have to look at each individual thing. Alright.
This figure makes my skin crawl somewhat. What exactly is it? It presents a small, rounded object.
Alright, okay. Did you change? Yes.
A shaft of inexplicable light is beaming from the mouth of the serpent. Extraordinary.
And that one
A
up there
great
as well.
carved serpent has emerged from the shadows.
Alright, I don't... I presume I have to get them in the holes, and that I haven't lined them up correctly yet. Let's see if I click it again. Oh, I can't go down. I can't go down. Are you going to say click? You are going to say click. Alright. No, I'm telling you to go up. Okay. But let's do that one. And then go back to the place. Alright, okay, so I just need it to be shining on there. That's fine. Let's move this one.
It appears this section does not move.
Okay, let's move that as well. No, I want... When I am clicking on the down bit, I want you to move down. That is really what I want you to do. Oh, okay. So this is aiming, maybe. That turns it on, and that one, the other one aims it. I always thought it might be for both of them. Let's have a look. No. Alright. Well, let's just... Okay, no, this serpent is moving. Alright, okay. Oh, not you. Sorry,
I
yeah.
can't move it an inch. It's heavier than it looks. There is a thin slot set into the front of it, not unlike a piggy
Yes, I will
bank.
find a coin and do things with it.
It appears this...
Yes. Alright, okay. So yeah, let's set it... Oh, okay. We'll set it back up there and then we'll leave it. I mean, I could do trial and error, but let's go see what's in the other door. Oh.
Incredible. The bust of an eagle. It's facing north, towards the goat. The bust of an ass. It's facing northwest. A bust of a mighty bull. It's facing southeast. A menacing goat carved from stone. The bust of a dog.
Yeah, but
it's
that's got a
facing
shiny
east,
thing in it.
towards the bear. There's something in its mouth.
Yep.
There's something in its mouth.
Yeah, take it.
A gold coin.
Okay.
There are no markings on heads nor tails.
Well, we know where that's going.
A carved bust of a cat. It's facing west. I think this is a bear. It's facing east.
Ah, the bear of the east. And you've got a note. Oh, your
God,
hand.
A severed hand is locked in a death grip on the handle.
Okay.
Who did this belong to?
The only
Bastard.
man that you have found on this journey who is said to have lost a hand, presumably.
The fingers are icy cold. I've managed to pry it off.
Does that mean I now have a
Should I
hand in my
keep it?
inventory? Hey! Look what I found of your brother while I was
The hand
down there.
is dry and withered, like beef that has been left to age.
Alright, well let's go and do the gold coin.
The gold coin is shiny and smooth, no doubt worth a small fortune.
Wow.
I should take a closer look.
Oh my god.
I can't move it an inch. It's heavier than it looks.
Yes.
There is a thin slot set into the front of it, not unlike a piggy bank.
Oh, is it pixel hunting for the word slot or something? No? Can I?
The coin went in.
Oh, alright. I was obviously clicking at the
I
wrong
don't
thing.
think anything happened.
Can I get the coin again?
I can't move. There is a thin...
Alright, no. So can I do something with the plinth now? I'm gonna cheat. Alright. Nothing interactable on there. I put a coin in. Then something happens to the goat, maybe? Possibly you might need more than one coin, yeah. Alright, I've got a severed hand.
I should take a closer look.
Oh. I can. I want to put the hand.
That doesn't fit there.
Yeah, I know, but, you know, I wanted... Oh. That's the thing that was on... Shoulder's door that I couldn't remove. But I can't get out of here. To go and get it. Can I? No. Alright, well that's understandable. But you know, I thought I'd try it. Alright, I've got a thing and a light. So what I'm going to do now is a process of elimination, because I'm obviously not reading the journal correctly. Right, and this is still a thing. Found the code simple in the singularity of the characters. All eyes must face towards the 7th achromatic. Alright. So that is the head's room. The sun and 2 moons meet, the guardian shall be defeated. Alright, those are puzzles that I have. The dead language reveals a path. Place miracles applies to each of sprouts. Right at that, epsilon. Alright, as I said, let's do this as a process of elimination. And then we'll go back. Because there's only so many different variations that one can be.
I can't quite fit my finger inside.
Good. Oh, I can take the carving out.
A thin rod with tiny notches along the shaft.
Alright,
the head
okay.
is adorned with an Ouroboros.
Okay, do I need a second one of you? Right, because now...
The small rod is topped with the carved depiction of the small indentations and protrusions run along the shaft.
Right, because now what I can do is put that there, and then go on. That's not going to go click anymore. But that's going to go click. Right, okay. There we go. And if I now look, you're going to be doing a thing, aren't you? Yep, awesome.
Remarkable.
I mean, we expected it. Or I expected it. Roboros. Our Roboros. They didn't even... Alright.
I can't quite fit my finger.
No, I didn't want you to fit the finger inside. Why
The rod
would
doesn't
you
seem
think...
to fit here.
Oh.
The rod doesn't seem to fit here.
Alright. Well, now that I've taken the rod out... No, alright, let's go and put the rod back in then. Fine. So now I've got one done. Alright, let's go and do the... Oh, not that one. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So who is the 7th one? Oh, that is a... That is an idea. That is an idea. That is certainly an idea. Let's try that. Thank you for that. I don't think I would have thought of it.
That doesn't fit there.
No, alright.
That doesn't fit there.
That's a shame.
That doesn't fit there.
And I need to find another thing. It's an idea. It probably comes out of here. Unless... Mirror vessel, mirror. Wheel, no, okay. There's nothing in here that I've missed now that it's here. There's nothing else shining. Nope. You don't have a thing?
Nothing of note here.
Alright, okay. Bye bye. That's still a plinth. Still got grease. Oh, are these going to be so not turnable because they are not greased? No, that one turns.
This crank is jammed. It won't budge.
Alright, well I've got grease.
The greasy substance could act as a lubricant here.
That's why I did that.
Voila.
Cool. Okay, why did your hand get severed when doing that one though? Alright, now everything needs to face...
A carved bust of a cat. It's
goat.
facing southwest towards the ass.
Nope. Do you know the directions? They've all got to be looking at the 7th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is presumably that one in the centre.
Goat carved from stone.
Yes. And the coast of simplicity. All eyes must face towards the 7th Arcanatic, which presumably is the goat because
A menacing goat carved
that is
from
the only one
stone.
that doesn't turn.
A carve. It's facing. I think this is a bear. It's facing west towards the dog.
Alright, okay.
I think this is a bear. It's facing southwest towards the goat.
Okay. You're northwest,
A
right?
bust of a mighty bull. It's facing northwest towards the goat.
Everybody, look at the goat.
The bust of a dog. It's facing southeast towards the goat.
Do.
The bust of an ass. It's facing northeast towards the goat.
Alright, and you are
The
facing...
bust of an eagle. It's facing northwest towards the dog.
Alright, not the dog. No, they're just twirling their heads.
Something has emerged from within the bust.
And the beast. A
There's
fragment.
something here.
What? What is it?
A curious object. I'll keep it.
An eye. Bust fragment. Is there anything else in there? Doesn't look like it.
A thin piece of stone carved into the shape of what appears to be an eye.
Huh. I mean... Could it fit here?
It fits.
Alright.
The fragment is in place.
Alright. Pot. Broken pot. Urn. Is the urn different from the pot?
Empty.
No.
Empty.
Alright, was that the urn I was looking at again? I want to look at the pot.
Empty. In any other circumstance, this beautiful vessel would be one of my greatest finds yet. Here, it seems meaningless. Just an empty pot.
Alright. Well, there's the plinth. Can I put the severed hand on the plinth?
I'm not sure what that would achieve.
Neither am I, but, you know, I'm trying things right now. Oh, you're hungry. You are hungry. Mmm. Delicious. You ate it, bones and all. Are you going to cough something up now? Ah, is it another gold coin?
Ghastly.
Yep.
A shiny gold coin.
That's not her, but that's dragon.
Gold
Dragon.
coin. There are no markings on heads nor tails.
No, shiny gold coin. You know where you're going. In the not so shiny vessel. Yeah, you're right.
The coin went in.
There's one from a man and there's one from a goat, so yeah.
Something stirred within the plinth. I should take a closer look down there.
I mean, that could be the cat.
This figure makes my skin crawl somewhat.
And that could be the
what
man.
What exactly is it?
Because I got
it
the coin.
It's a small rounded object.
I got the coin from the man statue, and that could be a kind of cat. Where I got it from her, but
the characters are now protruding out from the plaque. Perhaps I can push them in some manner.
Yes. Singular. No, wait. Okay, no, okay, so I can press 4. Only 4? Right, okay. So yeah, press the ones which don't duplicate. So not A, not B. Or, I mean, they're not A and B, but that's what I'm going to call them. That one is singular, that one is singular, that one is singular. See, I got that from the thing. It's a rod.
A thin rod with tiny notches along the shaft.
Okay, well, I know what to do with
The head
that.
is adorned with a coiled serpent.
And I know what to do with that.
This must be important.
Maybe it fits in the place where you fit the other one already. Yeah? Anyway, yeah, singular. I kept saying singular because we found the code was simple in the singularity of the characters. See? Only one. Still don't know what that is, though. Unless those are the... Yeah, okay, those are the characters. Alright, fine. Alright, now you. Although that is not Epsilon. Is it not? Oh, it's that one. And I want you up here. Oh, come on. Sigma. There's a click. Alright, well, I think that should have done that one. Yes! Oh. And the other
What in
part
God's
of the...
name?
No, not... What? Okay. No, I want that.
Could there be something inside?
There could be. Look. It's the other part of the... It's the other fragment.
What's this?
It's the third part. Yeah, look,
A
I already
piece
knew.
of stone carved into the shape of a crescent moon. It must be important.
Nah. Nothing down here is important. Don't worry about it. I don't know what that plinth was for. Did that hold the pot that I took off over there? And now it's just empty? Oh. Got to look at the panel first. Don't worry, goat. I'm coming to save,
That
ruin,
doesn't fit
whatever
there.
it is. Oh, does it fit there? Was that the moon, was it?
It fits.
Cool. Oh, do I then need to
It fits.
cut myself to fill up that bowl? Nope. That's good to know.
It's gone.
Thank God, now I can go forwards. The goat below, achievement unlocked. Alright, well that's a page. Description.
Karja? Sarja? I have no idea what it means. Karja?
Okay.
I have no...
I know you have no idea what it means.
I believe this might be the lid of the small tomb. A page, perhaps torn from a book?
Nope, it was torn from a CD.
What have we here?
Because why not?
This is my father's handwriting. A
Which you
page
now
torn from
recognise.
his journal?
Samuel's hand was ripped clean off by an unseen force. Well, there was so much blood. It remains to be seen if Saxnort was the perpetrator of this shocking act. He's a sturdy lad, and he'll live, but he is shaken. I am shaken. Mr. Shoro, however, seems very keen to push on. The man is positively chipper. He's right, though. We do have a job to do. By Jove, we will get it done.
Saxnort.
Yes. That doesn't say Saxnort now, does it?
Cards.
No, okay.
I have no...
Well, we're
What
missing
a hideous sight.
Yeah, but it's missing a horn or something.
Empty. Empty. It's been smashed to smithereens. It's been
Okay, it's been smished to smithereens. Yeah, so you're missing a...
It looks like something could be mounted here.
Yeah, but I don't have anything to mount on there, right? No. Alright. There's carvings, and they look like musical
I wonder
notes?
if this had any relevant meaning.
Yes, musical
that is
notes.
well out of my reach. That is well out of my reach. Two fearsome serpents have been painted onto what appears to be a shield. I can make out chains hanging from above, holding it in place.
Okay, so that can come down. Well, let's try musical notes with carvings. No.
That is well out of my reach.
Oh, is that a thing? No. Events described here are fictional, and the relations of persons dead or alive. Yes. Okay. Right, I really think that that looks like musical notation.
Hmm.
And I have a musical thing that I've been carrying with me.
That's not moving an inch.
Alright, good. Is this an exit? No. Soil.
The soil has hardened into a thick casing.
Trying to trowel it out.
A goat has been buried here.
Cool. Then I
How
can use
gruesome.
its horn then, right?
A horn has broken away from the skull. I'll take it.
Yep. Which means now I can do this. And what was this puzzle? The eyes must face. When the sun and two moons meet, the guardian shall be defeated. Okay, I guess that's that one. A dead language reveals the path. Oh, the moon, the chief of the stars, listen to the things I said, follow my mouth, reveal unto me. Okay, so that is something I haven't come across yet. Perhaps I didn't write one for this one.
I should take a closer look.
That is frustrating.
The horn fits perfectly, as if by design.
Yep, pull them now. And the other one. Oh. Key. Horned bust key. Okay.
The eye seems somewhat loose in its socket. No movement there.
Alright. Can I move these ones again? No. Alright, so what was that thing that you were saying about listening? Because I wasn't. Now at the moon, the chief of the stars, listen to the things I have said, follow the words of my mouth, reveal thyself unto me. Oh, okay. Lid. Serpent head. Okay, I didn't spot those things down there. And there's a niche. That's presumably for the key I've just found, right?
A small round niche has been carved into the side of this slab.
Or that might be for a serpent head, I suppose.
A serpent's head is carved into a small inset.
Take it, or press it.
I can't remove it.
Okay.
A serpent's head is...
Yes.
I can't remove it.
A horned bus key. Well, let's try using it.
I'm not sure what that would achieve.
Neither am I, but, you know, I'm just trying things right now.
It's very heavy.
Sun and two moons meet, the guardian shall be defeated. Right, all eyes, done that one. Singularity, done that one. That's the single characters. Nature's thought holds no meaning, planted a seed. When the sun and the two moons meet, the guardian shall be defeated. Is that... have I done that already? Is that what this is? Because that is the thing? Okay. Dead language reveals the path. Don't know the dead language. Thou art the moon, the chief of the stars. Listen to the things I've said. Follow the words of my mouth. Real things. Okay, so I need to get a moon, stars, listen, and the mouth is probably the bus head. Sun and two moons defeated. The guardian goat. Ah, right. Okay, I see. Oh, was that a sun? Was it? And the two moons were just two crescents. Okay, fine. Thanks for that. A dead language reveals the path. Without the moon, the chief of my stars, listen to the things I have said. Words of my mouth reveal myself to me.
Karja? Sarja? I have no idea what it means.
Am I meant to use the journal on it?
I'm not sure what that would achieve.
No, neither am I, but, you know, it's dead language. Mr. Shorter's note?
No, that's not it.
The journal page?
No, that won't achieve.
Alright. Light says up, my light says I saw become for I'll be cleansed by the light. Two serpents' heads. Can I move them along?
I can't remove it.
No, I don't want you to remove it. I want you to see if it moves along. Alright, trail.
No, that's not it.
So that's a niche.
A small round niche has been carved into the side of this slab.
Yeah. But I don't have anything small around. I've got a horned bus key.
I wonder if this had any relevant meaning. That is well out of my reach. I need to find a way forward. It's no use going back.
Okay, so you're telling me that everything I need is in everything I have. Can I do something here? Because the eyes
No
are
movement
loose.
there.
What else can I use?
No movement there.
Okay, maybe I...
I can't see how that will help me.
No, neither could I, but, you know... Alright, I didn't want to stab it in the eye.
I can almost wedge the knife under the eye, but it's not moving.
Alright, under that one then?
If I can just wedge the knife under here... Got it.
Oh, okay. And now I can get that eyeball and put it in the niche. Is this what we're saying? Thou art the moon, the chief, and the stars. Listen to the things. No, because there's nothing there about eyes. So, alright, eye.
The eye is rather unsettling to look at.
That gaping black void there is rather more unsettling, I'm afraid. Nope.
Remarkable.
And they've fallen out.
A keyhole. There's a key. I'll take it.
Tomb key. Alright, well let's try this in there.
The key fits.
What does it turn and open?
Sounds like a mechanism creaked somewhere far above me.
Okay, so that's lowering that down. Alright, and then presumably I need to use this one in this one?
I should take a closer look. Is that blood?
I hope
Perhaps
not.
I can find a key for this.
Perhaps you already have.
It fits.
And then the serpents
Sounds
will
like
lower.
a mechanism creaked somewhere far above me.
Down you come. Oh no, up you go. Alright. Oh, there's a hole now.
What a horrific racket.
Now I can play you stuff. Hole. Uh-oh. CDAD. Alright, this is where I have to remember my musical... Or is that G, D-A-D? It's gotta be G. I mean, look, that is obviously musical notation there. Can I just use with carving? No, I actually have to know what they are. Oh. Is that what you are for?
Karja? Sarja? I have no idea what it means.
G-A-G. Yeah. If I could
That is
remember
well
any
out of my
musical training back from when I was a lad. Let's try it then. No, that's the wrong way round. That's got to be the wrong way round.
That's not it.
No, it's not, because that is so much lower. So it's got to be... Oh no, because what is... There are two different. I've only got 4 strings, so it's got to start with E. Yeah. D, E, F that would be, but you can't do the F, so... No, that's the wrong way round. Yep.
No, that's not it.
It's not quite edge, but...
No, that's not it.
Right, let's just listen to these again.
No,
It doesn't matter
that's
where I
not
play
it.
it. Okay. E-D-A-D-A. E-D-A... E-D... E-Daddy.
No, that's not it.
There's got to be. I've got to be. Dead language reveals the path. Up the moon, the chief of my stars. Listen to the things I've said. Follow the words of my mouth. Reveal thyself to me. That sounds like. That doesn't sound like anything that I've done here. That is a dead language,
Karja?
right?
Sarja? I have no idea what it means.
Is it? If I use this with this, do you?
That's a peculiar idea.
No. Okay, so you don't get the idea that that is a. So S. So Karja. I don't have a C though. Doesn't make sense. I'm missing something
No,
very, very
that's not
obvious
it.
here. Pop, vast carvings. Right, look at the carvings.
It looks like some sort of pattern.
Yes, it's a musical pattern.
It looks like some sort of pattern.
Alright, I did this before, but maybe I didn't? Maybe it went wrong somewhere?
No, that's not it. No, that's not it.
So maybe it's not... Maybe E isn't used. A, G, D, G, A?
No, that's not it.
I mean, that only goes up 2 notes. I mean, D to E is 2 notes. No, D to E is 1 note. D, E. Is that not an E? No, it is an E. Doesn't matter, I'm just going to use it.
No, that's
No,
not
I know
it.
that's not it. One, 2, 3, 4. So is it E? Let's do a weird one that doesn't make any sense to me.
No, that's not it.
Okay, I'm glad that's not it, because that doesn't make any sense to me if it had planned out. Do you have the answer? Because at this point, I am tempted to just say, tell me the answer, because I'm obviously missing something. Something basic. Can't exit.
I need to find a way forward. It's no use going back. Karja? Sarja? I have no idea what it means.
CAG, the height of the hole does not correspond with the high notes. Right. Okay. Good to know. So I thought that would be C. Right there, that line. Which would make that D. But that wouldn't make that A. Look, just... if you know the answer, just tell me the answer. Because at this point, my half-remembered musical things and working it out is just not working out for me. It maps one line to one string. Right. So am I meant to be like, so is this, oh my god, is it fucking, yeah, no, I was not right. So that is, so 1, 2, 3, 4, right, okay, so it's just turned on its side, right. It's not musical notation at all, despite the fact that it looks like musical notation. Ceasing of the racket achievement unlocked. Also, end of frustration for Richard. Meow meow, cats. So many Herberts.
It's all just hogwash. Is this all in my head?
Maybe. Right, okay. So now I know.
The plaque is inscribed with Latin text.
Tell me the way.
My father understood the language well. I'm afraid I don't. It says...
Moon. I don't know what the text is either, but I believe that is a translation. They are the moon, the chief of the stars, so moon, stars, hearing, mouth. Moon. Ah? Did I get it right? Did I not get it right? I want to... oh, I can't interact with the statue. Alright.
Father?
With popish tricks and relics rare, the priests their flocks do gull. In casting out the earth take care. Huzzah! I've found a skull!
Yay. It was inside your head all along! Alright, okay. Stars. Ah! No, stop! Ah, bugger. I didn't see that paper on the floor.
3, 2, 1. You can open your eyes now, Thomasina. Come.
Dang nabbit, exactly.
Are you ready for your first excavation?
Father!
I'm gonna find
Make sure you remember
skulls.
everything I've taught you. I have a feeling you might find something special.
Can you hear me, Father? Is it really you?
I'll be watching from the steps, my little bird. Good luck.
Alright, well I know where I found it last time. Alright, there's the trail. Let's just redo our
I
memory.
remember this.
Yes. We saw it earlier. Give me the trail, and it was here last time.
Nothing.
So yeah, it's the third one then. Alright, hold on. Let's go over and see our father.
Father, it's me, Thomasina.
Keep looking, my little bird. Leave no stone unturned.
Can't you hear me?
I mean, no. Time travel would be a thing.
Nothing.
Alright, over to the third one to find the head of Herbert. The body of Herbert. Something.
Oh, the wretched smell.
Is that meant to be a skull? I don't know. What is it?
What is the meaning of this?
Was that parts of your face? I didn't understand what it
Hello?
was. Well, what if I deliberately get it wrong by going to, say, fire?
I wandered through those squalid tunnels for what felt like hours, only to end up back where I started.
Yay! Thank you. Now I can grab the page on the floor. Thank you.
A page, perhaps torn from a book? This is my father's handwriting.
Again? My God, how surprising. My initial suppositions are proving to be true. We are not dealing with a mere folk goblin conjured up by their minds of farmers on which to blame their failures. Sack's not made well here, but he is not alone. Think back to all I have studied and all I have learned. Everything points to the possibility of much more malign influence. Something long forgotten stirs within this bleak place. Something dark, something monstrous longs for attention. I have prepared the tablet. I will put an end to this.
I don't understand. What is this tablet he keeps referring to?
Am I the tablet? Was that my purpose all along? I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Maybe. Anyway, stars. And then listen, and then mouth. Yep. Oh, I could have
single
looked.
ear presents itself.
Could have missed out on so many lines.
A burning flame. She looks devastated.
Let's devastate her some more.
Mother? Mother?
Nope. Alright. Time to talk
He
to
is
our father.
awake.
Is he?
Thomasina, is that you?
Father, it is. It's me.
Indeed, time to fail and go back to the start again. That's just so I can hear all those lines.
Dreadfully hot. Please remove these covers. They suffocate me so.
You're just going to be a skeleton
You can
under
talk
there.
again.
And I've got so much to ask you. So much to tell you. But please, first, the covers.
Skeleton?
The sheets are pulled up tightly around my father.
Yeah, there we go. Not skeleton, but hey, just the nervous system, all on its own. See, that is worthy of a close-up, but
Oh, my
dear,
The
clever
vomiting
girl.
priest
You're
and
so
everything
close
else?
now.
Nah, wasn't worth it.
How good it is to finally speak with you again.
But
Don't worry. It will all be fine soon. You're close to the end, little bird.
Yeah, I am. And then its mouth.
it looks like a rolling sea or river. A crown. It almost looks poised to speak.
Back to the beginning. Let's hear all those lines.
I wandered through those squalid
Yes. I know, it seems stupid to do this.
An eye. It is rather unsettling. A sun, or star. A crescent moon.
Through the moon. Sand?
I think
Oh,
these are clouds. The palm of a hand. An array of stars.
Alright, and now we've heard everything. Yeah. Mouth. Game saved. Achievement unlocked. The final descent. What we're going to find at the bottom of this pit. Will it be friends? I'm sure hoping it's friends. Have I got my stuff back? I don't know why I'm still carrying my room key, but alright, I will do. This is quite some place. Can you put the pages in the journal? I don't think so.
This page was definitely ripped from my father's journal. This page...
No. It would seem to be a... I mean...
This page...
There's nothing to say, hey, the journal has been ripped. Oh, I meant...
God.
It's full of stars. Oh, okay. That that is the thing. That was what made up of all
Father,
the three
ends
stars. No, stones. Does it? Has to be my blood to do a thing. No, they said that.
Soil.
Anything else to interact with? Just the soil. Time for my trusty trail.
I should take a closer look.
Alright. If you insist.
There's something here, in the soil.
Is it my father?
A tablet, made of lead.
Oh,
There's
okay.
an inscription scratched into it. Aliges daemonium incantamentum. With mine blood shall thou be bound to the earth, and only with mine blood shall thou be freed.
Aha! Will not free you.
Is this what Saxnot was referring to? My father wrote this? I know what I need to do.
You want to doom the world to save your father. Alright. Well, that's a thing. Run away and never look back. I mean, that would be the thing, but I have not that option. And there are multiple endings for this. That I do know.
I can still scarcely believe what I saw looming over me in that Stygian chamber.
I'd quite like to know what it was.
How does one even attempt to describe the indescribable? The vision before me defied all logical explanation.
Of logical, then don't describe it in terms of logic.
All my efforts to do so have fallen on deaf ears, merely providing a chance to be mocked, pitied, and dismissed as mentally unsound. I dare
very
not commit
Lovecraftian
that
indeed.
unfathomable glimpse to paper, but it was real, Mother. He is real. Not an imaginary terror, but a demon, a god brought to life. I turned and ran, striving to somehow make my way out of that accursed barrow alive, inspirited by the hope that my squalid deed had freed Father from his plight. Speechless voices whispered to me in unknown tongues that grew louder with every step. Suddenly, there was light.
Boom! From the barrow, you does burst.
I saw him too. That night I saved your father. Ever since then, I've felt his corruption growing within me. He grew stronger and stronger as he raged against the incantation that bound him beneath the soil. I fought him with all my might, tried hard to bury him in the corners of my mind. Oh, Thomasina, how I tried, but I could deny him no longer.
I mean, you could kill
I
yourself,
became
right?
none but an instrument. His voice became my own. I deceived you. I'm sorry. I am his now. Soon we'll all be his. Hail Abraxas Rex.
Oh, well, there goes Sexnot. How fortunate I am on the ground. Oh, no, I've been struck by something.
Well, I say she's done it, Leonard.
Your lordship, I
Yeah.
believe she has.
I'm very surprised that that text was
My
read.
dear Miss Bateman.
It's possible that the
there
colourblind
is a
doesn't
God
happen.
about whom you know nothing, because men have forgotten him. We call him by his name, Abraxas.
Abraxas Kalina.
Welcome back, Master. Come, Leonard. We must await him at the chapel.
Aye, only there shall he be complete.
Alright. So, can I stop him then still? That's a thing. The 7th day. Vindicta. Achievement unlocked. Vindicta.
Ah, Miss
Reveal that
Bateman.
Abraxas is in her body. That's
Welcome
impossible.
back to Ticehurst House. It's been quite some time.
Here we are back at the beginning.
Terrible weather this evening, is it not? Nurse Blaketon has had enough of me smoking inside. Makes her cough, you see. A bit of rain won't kill me, will it?
No, but I shall. No?
You mustn't be interested in me
No, not
nattering
what we
on.
want. Okay, fine.
Give my regards to your father. Nurse Blaketon is preparing his supper. You look pale, Miss Bateman. Do head inside. You'll catch your death out here.
So am I coming here to tell him, hey, I am inside your daughter's body? Did... Hey, it's sliding down slowly. You gonna fall any further? I'd love to see it. No? Alright, okay. I can enter the room and tell him, hello. You failed. The world ends. Etc, etc. Oh. Oh, I'm going to use it to bash his head in. Ooh, that is a thing. Not only have I corrupted your daughter, but I'm corrupting the memories that you have as well. Well, I don't know why I didn't explode you, but hey, there we go. That was a deed.
Ah, Mr. Kemp. Welcome.
My heart is his heart, your lordship.
And my light is his light. We've a full house for today's sermon. You'd best take your seat.
My heart is his heart, your lordship.
And my light is his light, Mr. Long.
You have made an Eden here, your lordship. We are ever so thankful to you.
I assure you, Mr. Long, this is only the beginning. Please, join the others inside.
My heart is his heart.
And my light is his light, dear Leonard. How are you feeling?
Fit as a fiddle.
Are you laughing because I used the fiddle to open the door? Is that what it is? Okay.
After you.
Indeed. There's all purple light going on. Can't see their religious ceremony. Several years later.
And now I sit in this dismal room, day after day, year after year, imprisoned and committed with seemingly little hope of redemption. You have chosen not to visit me, and I understand that, I do. Indeed, I've had but one visitor, Arthur Tillett. He comes to see me once or twice a year. A loyal and decent man who tried in vain to warn me of the wicked plot concocted by Lord Panswick and Mr. Shoulder. Thankfully, Midland Railway accepted his transfer request. He and his wife were able to leave that damnable village several weeks after my excavation. It feels like an age has passed since that fateful night at Ticehurst House, but finally, you have my full account. I thought I knew my father. As I look back on my childhood memories, I can only conclude that it was his wish to protect me from the true nature of his endeavours. But why didn't you tell me the truth, especially after what happened to him at Hobbs Barrow? Why did you allow me to grow up idolising a man who didn't exist?
Sometimes it's better that way.
I did not kill father. It was he that guided my hand. I was in thrall to that most malevolent force. Abraxas. I beg you to understand. He has had his revenge, but I know he will return. Where is he now? What more is he capable of?
Why isn't he doing
I
anything?
only wanted to save my father.
It's been several years. Is he not out there doing
Mother.
things and getting more people to worship him?
What have I done? Forgive me.
For I can't forgive myself? No? Ah, purple lights. Abraxas Rex, achievement unlocked. Presumably, that is the end. Yep. There we go. Music, the machine, the demon. Interesting. As you can see, published by Wodjedi Games, but not written by any of the principal. But he got the voice cast in and did all the voice recording. not an annoyed man. That Dave Jones played a great annoyed man. Wow, there we go. A horrible end to... I don't want to say a horrible game, because it certainly was a game that I played. And, you know, it was an interesting story, but I wish there had been more interactivity and choice of what there was to be able to be done here. But hey, they can't all be exactly the same. Up to my exacting standards is what I really meant there. Still. Oh, it was partly funded by Patreon, was it? I didn't know that. Alright, and here we go through the long list of people doing this. Oh, not even in alphabetical order as I had hoped when we got that. Chances are that I will actually play through this again off stream, because I like to hear the commentary and see what goes on to the making of what they were thinking behind this and all the problems that they had animating things, etc. There's usually some good insight into that sort of stuff, or at least in the past in Dave Gilbert's games when he has been doing the commentary. There has been. I assume there will be some of him in this, but not a huge amount, I would assume. Though I could indeed be entirely wrong. I wishlisted this, so hey, I got a thank you there. That's great. Digging with pickaxe. .wave. Coins dropped in piggy bank by Dariakic. Full links to the above can found in the game's installation folder. That's good to know. Thank you for playing the Excavation of Hobbs Barrow. And back to the start. And there we go, cat with a rotating head there. Fiddle out, indeed. Still think this is some interesting, powerful music here. Just to start off the wailing screams like that. But now this is the point where I minimize it and the thing goes away and I go back to the ending screen. Let me adjust my face to put it in the frame. My face is fully adjusted. Well, thank you very much for being here and being on this journey, excavation, horror-filled, whatever it is, with me. I don't know why you do it, but you have done it. Thanks a lot for that. I appreciate you, whether live and in person or later on the VOD. You're amazing. Why do you do these things? Why do you put yourself through this? Still. But until the next time, which will be tomorrow, I hope, provided nothing horrible happens to me between now and then, we will be doing another game. I don't know what game it will be yet. As it is Sunday tomorrow, then I would probably pick up with Point and Click Sunday, but we've just done so much point and clicking. I mean, what's one more to add to the pile? I'll have a look and see what's there. But until the next time, I have been Richard, and this whole thing, this has been LMTDTMFFR, or, say it with me now, limited time offer, no vowels. And you have fun.